Hello guys and welcome to the Acts, the show we make an act for you using these 4 dice. Now each one of these dice has a specific thing on it which we have to sort of follow to make the act. This is a budget dice, this is the type of act we have to make. This is must include, must not include, and these are different types of things that can or cannot be in the act. Mentalism, card tricks, coin tricks, Alakazam products, you name it, it's on this dice. So, are we ready? Same as always, budget dice. 3, 2, 1. 200 plus. Ooh, have a look. We got the run of the shop. 200 plus, which means there is no budget essentially. Now, the type of act we must make. Let's have a look. Strolling. Okay. Strolling, I like it. Must things that can be in the acts. Sleight of hand. Does there have to be sleight of hand in the act or not? That will be determined by this dice. So, must include sleight of hand. Okay, so there we are, guys. We need a 200 plus pound strolling act that has sleight of hand in it. Well, no problemo. Fine with me. Right, I am going to kick off with... I'm going to tick 2 birds with 1 stone. This bad boy right here. Strolling is perfect. I've gone for the larger sized coins. Let me show you. The larger size coins, dollar size coins. I'm going to pick the free fly routine's fantastic, okay? And free fly is fantastic for strolling. You produce free coins one at a time and you then vanish them one at a time. It's superb. Me personally, I like the copper silver routine. So for me, I would personally go for the copper silver routine. Even though it is easy to do, it still does tick the sleight of hand box. So, boom. I'm going for that to start with, all right? Copper silver routine with the Nightshade project. Andy's such a lad. What's your favourite coin routine, just out of curiosity? Like plotting coin magic. Coins across.
Oh, that's a good one. I like the hanging coins.
You do like hanging coins,
yeah,
actually.
I do like hanging coins. Or anything where a coin, like a coin production vanish and then... yeah, maybe a reproduction or something like that.
Nice.
I like Spellbound as well. I think Spellbound's really underrated. Yeah.
I've never actually done a Spellbound move, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I like Spellbound.
No, I never. Right, well, thank you for that, Andy. A little bit of insight into your brain. So, that ticks the sleight of hand one for now, okay? The copper silver routine using these bad boys. But let's now really actually think about the act. So, strolling. Obviously, you don't have a table. You have got people's hands. I'm going to do what I do in strolling acts. Okay. I'm going to get this out. I do this a lot walk around, and I'm not joking. This is in my top 3 Alakazam effects of all time. I'm not joking. The reactions from this are phenomenal. I cannot recommend this enough. Seriously, it's so good. That's going in there without a doubt. And I'm going to add a deck of cards to that as well. Just we've got one. Boom. Perfect. Like that. Good. I mean, it's not... budget's not an option or not an issue. So, I personally use the MD Mini. However, we don't have them in stock at the moment, so I'm going to go for one of these bad boys, the Mental Die. This is in white as well. To be honest with you guys, looking at that, that's pretty much... Well, it's not far off my actual walk-around set. Silicone here, good fun. We'll talk about that. We will talk about that. So when you get into it, you can say, has anyone got like a large American coin on them? And they go, no. And you go, oh, got one here. Got one here. I've got one here. Funny joke. The great thing with this is, right, it's actually very versatile. I know it sounds stupid, but it's actually very versatile. So one good thing you can do when you do mind reading or something like that is say, show everyone else or tell them what cards you've got. I won't listen, I won't look. And you just have this behind your back like that. That's quite funny. Boop. And you can just do this, like you're listening in. You also have, when I got into Magic, magicians used to pull coins from behind your ear, but my granddad was a bit different. He used to pull an ear out from a coin. That's also very funny, all right? Believe it or not, what I've just said there does actually get laughs, okay? So, I'd definitely recommend getting one of these bad boys just to have in your act. It's quite funny. So, let's have a think. Mentalism, a great card trick giveaway, and now. I'm just trying to think what else I do in walk around a lot. Grandma's Miracle I do a lot. I would say this is enough for a first time act, but then you might go around again.
What do you do for your uncle?
This bad boy. I'm going to do 2 acts. I'm doing 2 acts. To open with, I would do this. So I'd say, hello guys, how are we doing? My name's Harry. I'm here as your magician for this evening. So do you guys want to see magic? Yeah, perfect, awesome. If they shake their head like Jamie, I go, well, tough, because I've been paid for it and you're going to see something, all right? No, I go, what you're about to see, it's taken me years. So if you enjoy it, please show your appreciation. Maybe do a little scream, a little clap, anything like that. But obviously, if you don't enjoy it, just wait till I leave the table to tell me, because it will obviously make me upset. But anyway, we're going to start with this. We're going to start with how I actually got into magic, and it was through my father. He once showed me a magic trick using a coin, and he used to pull a coin from behind my ear, or whatever you want to say. That's how I got into it. You take out a coin, you then take out your Nightshade, 1 copper coin, 1 silver coin, and you say, but my dad was quite different actually, because a lot of time people would take coins from behind people's ears, so maybe actually produce a coin but from behind someone's ear. But my dad actually used to produce ears from coins, so then that's where you got this in it. That's an eardrum I'll beat until I die. Yeah, it's good. Just cut that out, that's really bad. Anyway, right, in all seriousness, I'll do that, and then I'll do the copper silver routine. Fantastic. Then the coin goes away, because you actually end with your hands empty on that one, so that's perfect. Then I would go into this, and I'd say, right, who wants to get involved in this effect? You can pick anyone you want, really, on the table. Get them to choose cards, and you perform at Loverz Waltz. I'm not kidding you guys. This is phenomenal. I literally cannot recommend it enough. So I do that. A perfect giveaway. I get little plastic pockets, and I put a business card in there and their giveaway. And the great thing with this is what the giveaway card looks like. So they will 100% keep it. I've had the most pictures of this out of anything that I do as giveaways there. So it's both on the same side. They sign there and they sign there. So they've got signatures on the same side. And you've got that on the back. You don't have to have that on the back. You can stick something on there if you want. But I always have that anyway. It's quite nice. And essentially, if they're going to keep it, they're going to have it that way anyway. So even if they're not in a relationship, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We do also supply, we'll just say King and Jack and Queen and Queen if you're performing for same-sex couple. I performed to 2 girls, and honestly, I'm not joking, one of them did actually start crying because I trod on her toe. No, I'm joking, because they got a lovely giveaway. So yeah, I'll definitely recommend it. It's fantastic. So, highly recommend that. Then I would say, do you know what? I don't do this with every group, but I feel like we've built up a good connection. I feel like I understand you guys and kind of the way you think. So let's just try something here. Who here's the best liar? And then I'd go into mental die. Seriously, I do MD Mini. This is essentially the same thing, just with dice, not a Rubik's Cube. And they basically have a little dice in their hand. They put it on any number, and you can tell them what number they're thinking of. The great thing with this is it never gets old. So people want to see it time and time again, see if they can trick you or outsmart you. And you can have so much fun with it. Seriously, it's fantastic. Takes up hardly any pocket space. It's mentalism. You look like an absolute Darren Brown mind-reading god, and you're literally doing nothing. You're literally doing nothing. The great one with this as well is that you don't have to look at anything, if that helps. Obviously there is a free version of it that has something you need to look at. However, this one you don't need to look at anything, which for me personally I prefer because my hands are free, my head's here. If anyone looks at me, I'm not giving anything away, you know, so you don't have to peek anything or anything like that. Highly recommend this. So this for me is essentially my real life walk around set, I'll be honest. Nightshade, there's loads of routines you can do in there. So you can do a free fly, so you are getting a lot of bang for your buck there. Coins through table, coins across, you can do loads of that. This one, I cannot recommend it enough. And then ending with this is superb. And then if anyone wants me to perform something again, I'd probably do Extractor. Get the whole table to sign a card, and then it appears in my back pocket or in my wallet or in a sealed deck of cards or anything like that. Highly recommend Extractor, so much you can do. And also, I will just say, I always have this on me at gigs. Gets insane reactions. It's super duper visual to see what's going on. You can also, if there's a kid at the table, I make them the star by just getting them to click their fingers and the cards go blank and stuff like that. It's just such an easy way. I don't really perform for kids, but this is an easy trick to get kids involved in just by placing the card on their hand and it vanishes, and then obviously getting them to snap their fingers and the whole cards, all the cards disappear. Right, so this would be the acts, all right? So I'll put it in the order for you. We'll start with these coins. Produce 2 from behind someone's ear and say, but my dad was a little bit different. He used to actually produce ears from coins. So I'll do that. We'll definitely get a laugh and just puts everyone at ease. Then I'd move into this, and you've got a fantastic giveaway. You get 2 people to pick a card. They then turn face up, they sign the cards, and now they fuse as one, and the back changes colour. And then I'd go into this and say, do you know what? I feel like I've learned a lot about you. I never normally perform this, but I feel like it's going to work with you guys, so I'll do that. And then I'd have E2, because it's just phenomenal. If you want to go back and do something, get the whole table to sign a card, and you can do a little ambitious routine, and then get them to put it back in the box, and obviously it jumps in your pocket. And then I also always have this with me at gigs because it's super duper simple to do and has so many moments of magic. So, guys, that is it for the act this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, any of these are absolutely fantastic. I recommend every single thing on this table. If you were to pick it up, I swear you will love it. They're all fantastic. They're all hard hit, and then they're all easy to do as well. But guys, until next time, let us know what you would have done for £200 plus for a strolling act that must include sleight of hand. Until next time, leave a like on the video, subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon at Alakazam Magic. Cheers, guys.